Welcome back, Innit fans. Today, before the Forest Green game, which was Pompey's birthday, I was very lucky to get invited into the lounge and interview quite a few ex-players. What about you, Mush?
Yeah, what about me, Mush? Yeah, I mean, great for me, mate. It's meeting all the boyhood heroes who I grew up with. Absolutely fantastic. Hope everyone enjoys this video of your interviews, uncut edition.
Am I looking at you or at the camera? Yeah?
Both.
Both, yeah? All right then.
Limvoy Primus, who's the best defender you partnered with?
Oh, that's a really big and hard question straight off. Right, I'd say my probably most favourite I played with is Ariane Dezou, like as a favourite. Probably one of the best, Sol Campbell. And then Dejan was my partner for a little while as well. So I know that's not the best answer, but that's my favourite, probably one of the best I played with, and one that I liked playing with.
And favourite Pompey memory?
I think the game where we were promoted, so the game here against, I think it was Rotherham, it was exciting because we actually crossed the line, and then we were going to be champions as well. So when you've worked all season to try and get a result, to try and get promoted, and you do it as champions, that final game was the best for me.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely. No worries.
Johnny Ertle, favourite Pompey game you played in at the club?
I can't remember how many exactly, but it must be over 80, 90 around this one. So, and every game was special.
And favourite Pompey goal?
A Pompey goal I scored against Wycombe Wanderers, a nice one. It was like a set piece, and I drifted off a little bit, like here from the defender, and then I hit the ball quite nicely, and it went at the back of the net. But it wasn't my strength, to be fair, scoring goals. It was more like breaking up play. It was more like the communication part of it, the motivational part of it. That was more my strength as a player.
Could we get Pompey in it?
Say again?
Could we get Pompey in it?
Pompey?
Pompey in it.
What is this?
You say
Explain it. He's asked you for a Pompey in it. She wants you to say Pompey in it.
A Pompey in it?
yeah. Could we get Pompey in it?
A Pompey in it?
Colin Sullivan, how good was it to be in that championship winning team?
Oh, it was really good. It was great to, after a couple of years I had at Cardiff, to come here and to be in a successful team. It's really great times.
And a favourite Pompey memory?
Favourite Pompey memory? I think when we gained promotion here against Southend, when everybody came on, the supporters came on the pitch after the game. It was fantastic.
Keith Finey, played over 200 games with Pompey. Favourite memory at the club?
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is a great honour, because I'm born and bred in Portsmouth, so I played for Portsmouth. Two things that stick in mind. 1980-81, I was voted by the Supporters Player of the Year. It's absolutely brilliant. The other big memory was playing against Liverpool in the FA Cup, 1978 away. Took 10,000 supporters from Portsmouth to come out on the pitch, ticker tape went up, absolutely brilliant, yeah.
And could we get Pompey in it?
Sorry?
And could we get a Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.
Paul Walsh, favourite Pompey game you've played in?
I think it might have been away at Notts County. We was just on the run into the 92-93 season. We had the whole end at Notts County. It was absolutely rammed. We won 1-0 and I scored the winning goal, and it was a great feeling and a great day. So Notts County away, 92-93.
And could we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it. There you go.
Hello.
You good?
Yep.
You good?
Yep. Go on then. Pedro Mendes, can you just talk us through that goal at home to Manchester City?
Yeah, it's great memories, great times. It was a great goal, great game for all of us. So it was a great day for all.
And could we get Pompey in it?
Sorry?
Could we get Pompey in it?
I can't understand. Can I? Can you say Pompey in it? Oh, Pompey in it, yeah?
Yakubu, favourite Pompey goal?
I think against Saranti. Saranti is always special. Scoring against them was special to me.
And favourite Pompey moment?
It was great, come all the way from Israel Maccabi then played in the championship, get promotion to the Premier League was special. Thank you.
Jimmy Carter, favourite Pompey memory?
Favourite Pompey memory? Well, first and foremost, I've got to say what a privilege it is to be here. Absolutely fantastic. 125 years of Portsmouth history, and it's a real honour to be here. But Nolan, really impressed with you, mate, and doing all these interviews and what have you. But I signed in 1995, so well before you were born, Nolan, but was here for 3 years. I guess really signing for the club was a special time, and playing in front of the faithful Fratton Park crowd was absolutely amazing. But I think my favourite memory would be when we had to win our last game of the season to stay up, and hope that other teams around us actually lost. So we went up to Huddersfield. We got a fantastic 1-0 win. Unfortunate for us as well, the teams around us, it all went for us on the day. And the big memory for me was when the final whistle went. All the Pompey fans, we had about, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 went up there on the day. All came onto the pitch, lifted us. It was like we got promotion. It really was, and that was a real special day, and it was like a real party atmosphere on the way home as well. So, yeah, great times. Had fantastic 3 years at Portsmouth, and it's a special club, I have to say.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it. How's that?
Yeah. I'm here with Mick Kennedy's family. Have you got any memories of Mick as our captain?
Yeah, I've seen videos of him putting in really hard challenges, and he'd come out and he'd absolutely just roar his head off after a great challenge.
Yeah, my memory of Mick as well would be he would always be he'd be great in the room before the match, and he'd always get the team going and that they'd be ready for any challenges, and that they just go out there and do their best and play their heart out for all the Pompey fans.
Photograph?
No, video.
Oh, it's a video? Oh, right.
Yep. Ray Crawford, favourite Pompey moment as a fan or a player?
Well, obviously, as a Pompey person, I was born in Fratton Road, so obviously, as a player, I loved being here. But I also got a lot of enjoyment out of getting a lot of the boys through the youth team, like Steve Foster, Alan Knight, Graham Roberts, and I've got fond memories of Pompey Football Club, and to have the chance to come back and watch them, I love that.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Sorry?
Can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it?
Yeah. And can we get Pompey in it?
Yeah, get Pompey in it.
Richie Reynolds and Norman Piper, favourite Pompey moment?
My favourite Pompey game was the 1971 FA Cup match against Arsenal, when we drew 1-1, and Mike Trebilco scored in the last seconds of the match, and there was me, stupid me, jumping on his back, celebrating.
And Richie Reynolds, favourite Pompey moment?
My favourite Pompey match was the first game I played for them when I arrived here from Plymouth in 1971.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Sorry?
Can we get Pompey in it?
I didn't quite get that.
Can we get Pompey in it?
Can we get a Pompey in it? Yeah, playing for Pompey in 1971.
No, you say Pompey in it.
Pompey in it? Pompey in it, mush.
Pompey in it, mush.
Michael Doyle, I think I know the answer's gonna be when I ask you this. Favourite Pompey goal?
Oh, obviously Accrington was a bit of a banger, as they say. I caught it lovely on the night, but I didn't score many, but I scored a goal at Dagenham as well, which was a nice into the Pompey end. And the special thing about that goal was we were losing 1-0, and at Dagenham the tunnel is where the away fans are, so we were getting a bit of stick at half time. So we got fired up at half time and come straight out, and the ball came back, and I caught that on a volley and put in. So probably them two goals stand out the most for me. Accrington's the main one, but Dagenham was a nice goal for me as well, because I didn't score many.
And any funny moments at the club?
Oh, bloody hell, there was loads of funny moments. Got myself into a bit of trouble a few times, which I regret, but look, with the group of lads we had, there was loads of moments of, they were just a great bunch of young players, sort of finding their way in the game with a good manager and that. So we had great times. Like, we had a brilliant dressing room. We were all great friends and still good friends now to this day.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.
I've got a really bad memory and I've already forgotten the name. David Monks. David Monks, favourite Pompey memory?
My favourite Pompey memory is obviously the club in itself. It was wonderful being here, but I think probably the FA Cup tie against Arsenal when we drew down here and then went to Highbury and unfortunately lost 3-2. So that was a great memory, but I have a lot of fond memories about Portsmouth Football Club. It's a really terrific club.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it, yeah.
Alan Biley, favourite Pompey goal?
Well, Nolan, Pompey in it. That's a big one right from the start. I used to love them all, to be quite honest with you. I don't care where they went off of. They could go off my nose, off my bum. I didn't care. But probably my favourite one would have to be the first, because that was my debut. And it was a day when there was a lot of pressure on everybody, and we'd signed 3 other players. We'd signed Neil Webb and Dave Thomas and Ernie Howe, and the 4 of us all started on that day. And I think 3 of the 4 of us started. So that gave us a great start, because we were against Sheffield United, who were...
big team?
Yeah, they were the favourites, I think, that year to go up. So we got a great 4-1 win, and that really started things off. And after that, we got the Pompey crowd behind us, and we had a great season.
And have you had any funny moments at the club?
Yeah, there's some I can't mention because you're too young. But the funniest got to be the Santa Claus. That was December 22nd, 1984. And I know
Home to Oxford.
Home to Oxford, and I know that because that's my mum's birthday, it was, bless her. And you know what happened? You know, we had the Santa Claus run on the pitch, and then luckiest thing ever was that we were able to get 2 goals at the end to win it in a top-of-the-table clash.
And can we get Pompey in it?
We can get a Pompey in it. Top man, Nolan, top man.
Yeah. Derek Showers, favourite moment at the club?
Favourite moment at the club would probably be at Anfield when we played Liverpool in the League Cup. They beat us 4-1, I think it was, but I was credited with the goal. So that's probably my favourite.
And can we get a Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.
Terry Brisley, favourite moment in football? Or favourite moment at Pompey?
Well, there was many. Please accept my apologies. My voice has actually gone the last 2 or 3 days. I don't know what I've got, but it's gone. So if I come over a little bit high, it's not my normal voice. Many occasions at Portsmouth when I was here where you can say it was lovely playing particular games. One of the biggest was going to Liverpool, being on the bench, but when we lost 4-1 we played fantastic. We were so unlucky. The last game of the season was a pinnacle. We had to win. We went to Northampton. We had about 8,000 or 10,000 people there. It was absolutely fantastic. We won 2-0 and we got promotion that day. It was brilliant.
And thoughts on Frankie Burrows?
Frankie Burrows, the toughest manager you'll ever come across. Frank was hard as nails, hard as rock. If Frank told you to do something, you did it. You didn't question it. You did it. That's what Frank Burrows was. He was a brilliant man. He was a great man, a man manager. He was very, very rare. Very rare. You don't get him anymore like Frank Burrows.
And can we get Pompey in it?
And what?
Can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey.
Pompey in it.
Pompey in it.
Yeah. You just say Pompey in it.
Pompey in it.
You just started explaining a good story in Northampton. I think we'd like to get it on the vlog.
Well, as I say, it was a halcyon day. We won the game 2-0. All the crowd come on the pitch. We've all run in the dressing rooms because we had to look for Bradford's result, Newport's result, to see if we would be going up promotion. So Frank come in and said, all sit down. So it was like schoolboys. We all had to sit down on our seats and just stay there for at least, well, it was probably only about 30 seconds. It seemed to be about 5 hours. And we had to wait because Stan Harlan had to go and find out the result from where all the broadcasters were upstairs. So Frank, we had to wait for Stan to come back. Stan's come back and gone, yeah, Bradford got beat, so-and-so got beat, we was up. And it was fantastic because then it was all like everybody was sitting down, we've all gone mad. We didn't do champagne, we do like orange juice, but everybody's gone mad.
Herman Ryderson, favourite moment at Pompey?
Yeah, it is quite obvious. FA Cup final, the win 2008, amazing, absolutely, pinnacle of my career, and the days that follow, the celebrations down in Portsmouth, and yeah, amazing memories.
And any funny moments at the club?
Yeah, probably just Sean Davis. He's whatever he did, he was a funny fucker. Can I say that? No.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.
Right. Noel Blake, favourite Pompey memory?
Favourite Pompey memory? There's so many, but I think the favourite one was sitting at home, believe it or not, and seeing the result come on the television that Oldham Athletic got beaten at Shrewsbury Town on a Tuesday night. That was probably my favourite because that meant we were promoted.
And can you talk us through that own goal, or was it Knightsy's fault?
I know it was Knightsy's fault, and Knightsy knows it was his fault. It's one of those things that always sticks in your mind like it was yesterday. We just conceded prior to half time, and rather than doing anything daft, we play it back. Kevin Dillon played it to me, I rolled it back to Knightsy, but prior to the kick-off, we just obviously conceded, and then one of their boys ran through. Knightsy was still on the floor rubbing his knee. And then ball trickle over the line, and as I say, the rest is history.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.
Jake Payne, thanks for inviting us in to meet all the ex-players. What are your thoughts?
That's all right, mate. No, it's a good turnout. Nice to see everyone. We got players from about, I think, 7 decades of Pompey. Ray Crawford's our oldest player. He's 86. I think Michael Doyle's probably our youngest one, but it's nice to see everyone. It's great to get the ex-players together. They all enjoy having a chat and talking about old times and that. So, yeah, it's a good turnout.
And can we get Pompey in it?
Pompey in it.